Staying with elections, Ghana has just come out of them with the new president, Nana Akufo-Addo, pledging to cut taxes and protect the public purse at his swearing-in ceremony this past weekend. Akufo-Addo defeated incumbent John Dramani Mahama in peaceful elections a month ago. During his campaign, he accused the Mahama administration of corruption and incompetence. Well, the people of Ghana are now looking to him to fix an economy dogged by high public debt and inflation. Of course, the major cocoa and gold exporter is halfway through a 3-year aid program with the International Monetary Fund, but it isn't clear exactly how the new president will be able to cut taxes and still stick to an IMF austerity plan that was a condition of a $918 million bailout. Earlier, I spoke to Franklin Badu, a broadcast journalist at Ghana's biggest radio station, Citi FM, to get his thoughts.
The new government intends to partner the private sector to ensure that some of these initiatives will boost its industrialization efforts. So the key mantra of the government or the party last year during its campaign was to industrialize the economy. They do not want our economy to be necessarily import-led or a raw material economy, so to speak. So they would want to industrialize the economy. And these are the two key issues they campaign on, hoping to industrialize the economy. Also, they've stated that they will reduce or actually remove import tariff on all manufacturing and equipment that will be brought into the country. So if you are in a private sector or an entrepreneur and intend to bring in some manufacturing equipment for the purpose of facilitating their industrialization policy, your taxes will be scrapped off. These are some of the initiatives they intend to embark on and implement to ensure that their industrialization policy, which they claim will create more jobs, will be implemented.
Well, frankly, we know that Ghana is currently halfway through a 3-year aid program that it's set up with the IMF in order to fix the large amounts of debt in Ghana's economy. Now, do you think President Nana Akufo-Addo will stick to this IMF plan going forward?
So the current government, when they were in opposition, had issues with the IMF bailout, a little above $900 million. Currently, the government will read its first budget somewhere around March, and they haven't given any indication that they'll discontinue this agreement with the IMF, although they had issues with this particular agreement. The IMF they've given us over $500 million so far as part of this bailout, and we expect that this year about between $300 and $400 million possibly will be given to this current government as part of the bailout agreement. And this government, with these initiatives, wants to cut down a lot of taxes and to ensure the balance of trade and to ensure that our cedi does not depreciate, or to ensure that we're able to efficiently run our central bank. I'm sure the government will really have a second look at this, or the party will really have a second look at this. But for now, they've not said or stated publicly that they want to discontinue the program.